Welcome to the Phillips Fan Baby Journey. I am Requill. For anybody who doesn't know out there in the YouTube land, this is your new favorite YouTube channel. If you are not a member of the family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. I'm gonna wait. You still ain't hit it. Okay, you did it. And I need you to also give the video a thumbs up. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a DIY nursery name sign. Nursery name signs are super popular. I ordered my daughter's off of Etsy last time, but I still embellished it a lot. I bought a frame, I bought flowers, and it's super unique. Never seen another one like it. And hopefully my son's will be the same way. I looked on Etsy initially to see if I could find something that I liked for his room, and I couldn't. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this myself. So I'm gonna go over all the supplies that I bought and show you what it is that I'm gonna do to make this awesome nursery name sign. Some of the items I purchased, some of the items I had at my house already, left over. One of these leftover items is a tablecloth, a plastic tablecloth that I got from the dollar store because I'm gonna cover my counters. I'm gonna be working with paint, and even though this is quartz and it shouldn't be affected by anything that gets on it, I'm not taking no chances, baby. So this is the dollar from the dollar store. I already had it left up from my daughter's party that I didn't use. I have some little paint brushes that I already had, so that was no cost to me either. The majority of the supplies I got from Hobby Lobby, and you know Hobby Lobby be having coupons, so I definitely used one to save 40% off some of these items here. So I wanted the sign to be large and in charge. So I purchased these 3 panels from Hobby Lobby. They are originally priced $19.99, but I had a coupon to get them for 40% off. So they were $11.99 each. This is going to be approximately, I say this looks like it's about 6 foot wide. Now the signs on Etsy for his room, they would not be this big. And that was my issue with my daughter's sign, why I had to buy a frame and flowers, because I wanted it to be large. I didn't want it to just be a little rinky-dink sign on the wall. So that is the base for our sign right there. Total for our $335.97. I am naming my son Legend because what else goes better with legacy? So I bought all the letters needed for his name, 6 in total. These were $2.49 each at Hobby Lobby. And then I went to Home Depot to get the rest of the items that I needed. Now, I could have saved some money by going to the dollar store to get paint, but I'm pregnant and I'm tired and I need to minimize my trips. And I just was like, you know what? We're gonna get the paint samples from the paint department at Home Depot for this project. So my son is gonna have a woodland themed room. Think of enchanted forest. My daughter has a secret garden theme. He's gonna have an enchanted forest. So it's gonna be browns, greens, foxes, bears, things of that nature in there. My plan is to paint. We're gonna stain that baseboard with the wood stain so that it's close to the color of his crib. I bought some urethane. It's a polyurethane and stain together in one. Get that up there so you can see it. I got that from Home Depot and it was, let's see here, $8.97. There's cheaper stains out there, but for whatever reason, I couldn't find the closest color to his bed. Just happened to be the $9 version versus the $5 version. Back to these little sample paints. These were $4.98 each. Now, granted, I could have definitely went to the dollar store and got some white paint for like 2 bottles of that, and then 1 bottle of the green paint because I plan to paint some little trees on the backdrop of the sign, which y'all gonna see. So $10 for the paint, $9 for the stain. I got some Gorilla Glue here. We are going to use this to glue the letters to the panel board. That was $6. And then I got these popsicle sticks because as you saw, there are 3 individual panels, but I need to connect those so that it's one. And my plan is, I don't know how well this is gonna work, you know, so maybe some trial and some error here, but I'm gonna use the sticks behind it to connect the boards. And I bought some little tiny screws. So these were 99 cents for 30 of them. And these screws were like $1.18 each. I'm going to use those to see if I can connect all 3 boards together. And then I have some sawtooth hangers that I got, which were $3. I'm going to put them in the back of the sign so that I can hang it on his bed. I'm not going to hang it by the rope. We got a little container to put paint or stain in. This was 99 cents. Then I got some cheap little paint brushes. None of these were over $1, all 99 cents. So these are the supplies that I'm going to be using today. So if you're interested in making this project yourself, you know where to go get the stuff you need and what you're going to need. Now let's go ahead and prep my area. Now that we have the counter covered, the very first step I'm going to do is going to be to stain the wood. On the instructions, it states that it will only need 1 coat and it takes about 1 hour for it to dry. This is a oil-based wood stain, so you definitely want to make sure that you got on something you don't care if it get dirty, hence this little black dress, because if it get on it, it ain't coming out. I got a butter knife trying to pop the top on this, but I may need to get a screwdriver. We're making a little progress. The opening of this container is kind of small, so that's why I got this little tray to pour the stain into. We don't waste no stain, so. Let's get busy staining. We are all done staining. That took approximately 15 minutes, and this is the finished product. My son's crib is dark chocolate, so this color is going to match it greatly, but I'm going to actually move this over here so that I can have space to paint the letters. I plan to paint the letters all white. And I got my paintbrush to do that. So let's get busy painting. And the sample paints at Home Depot, they only have it available in satin, which is perfect because I didn't want it to be high gloss. But yeah, now I'm just gonna paint all the letters white. All the letters are painted white, so we are going to let that dry along with our wood panels before we continue on in the process. But I'm happy so far with how things are turning out. I know y'all like, wait, hold up. We had a hair change, yes, new hair, who this? I had to get my hair braided so that I'm ready to go to the hospital for whenever Legend ready to come. And so I painted everything the day before. Everything is dry. Here is the base. Here's one of the letters. But it's time to move on to the next step, which is connecting these boards. I need to make sure that this does not come apart because it's going to be above my baby's crib. And we don't want the baby getting hurt because the sign fell down. So my plan is to first use some wood glue to glue these popsicle sticks. I'm going to glue several of these back here. Pretty much, I'm probably going to do a whole line to make sure that they don't come apart. But then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put some screws in some of these as well. So this sign should have no issues staying together. Let's get busy. It's been approximately 2 hours, and during that time frame, I put some ice packs on here to kind of help clamp down the wood. But everything is stuck together. But like I said, I need this to be extra secure. So now I got my drill, and I have those little tiny screws I purchased earlier. I'm going to put those in some of these as a backup. I have my green paint sample that I got from Home Depot that I'm going to use to paint some trees on here. Now, I'm no artist. Matter of fact, no. I am an artist. I'm sensitive, okay? Like Erica Badu. So don't be talking about my stuff, okay? So my trees have dried, and let's get this down. I've laid out all the letters in the order that they need to go. I have my Gorilla Glue. I have, if I can grab it, my ruler so I can make sure that everything is level. And I have a crayon so that I can kind of mark where these letters need to be put on this board. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the L. And just place, I'm just gonna place everything on here to kind of see where it falls. And then make changes as needed. I have eyeballed the letters right now, and I'm using the line in the board as my leveler. That made it real easy, so it's not going to take a lot for me to figure out if everything's straight, because I mean, it should be. Everything's lined up on the same line. But let me start gluing on these letters. I measured the letters, and I have them spaced about 1 inch apart. And so now I'm going to use a green crayon instead of the yellow one I showed you to go ahead and mark where the letters should be once I have them glued down. Because since we're using Gorilla Glue, y'all remember old girl with the ponytail, y'all know this stuff is like super strong, permanent. Once I get it down, it's going to be hard to move. So I want to make sure I have these letters exactly where I want them. I went to Hobby Lobby today and I found the cutest little wood decals to add to the sign as well. And they were only $2.48 for 4 of them in a pack. This little bear I think was, here we go, 69 cents. And this one I believe was 99 cents. Yeah, super duper cheap. And I get to make the sign even cuter. All right, the hubby is putting up the nails. We're using anchor screws to make sure that this does not come up off the wall at any point in time. I cut off the rope that was on the back of the panels, and we're going to use the hardware that actually came on these to hang the sign. So it should be super sturdy. The sign is officially hung in his room. Now, if you want to see his entire bedroom, I'm going to need you to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and tune in to see his nursery tour so that you can see all the cool items in his room. Like the video, and until next week, remember your miracle's on the way.